Now guys, I'm so sorry that I can't find the clip of how I went about the cutting of the two pieces that we're going to be using for the inner loops. So what the length, I want it to be 8 inches long, like 5 inches is going to be upwards, and then the remaining 3 inches will be from the half length downwards. And how wide it is from the side of the dress all the way to the dart line. That is how wide it is. So guys, this is about 6 inches wide and 8 inches in length. I'll just go ahead to turn this all the way to the right side. Now guys, after doing that, you want to fold in the open part inwards, just like you can see me demonstrating. This is where we're going to add the loops that we're going to use to lace it up. Having ironed the loops inward with about half an inch, this is what I have it looking like. Now I'll just go ahead to take a measurement of what I have for the panels, and I have it to be 6 inches. That means I cut 6.5 inches for the width. Whatever is your own width, just go ahead to add half an inch to that for folding allowance inward. Now the next thing we'll go ahead to do is to determine the placement of the loops. Now I'm going to place the first one at this beginning side right here, then followed by the second one with 1 inch difference. So you can go ahead to determine how the difference that you want yours to be. I have mine to be 9 inches at the both sides. That makes it 18. So I've gone ahead to fold this strip of fabric just like you can see. Now go ahead to cut it out with 2.25 inches, and I'll go ahead to make sure I have up to 18 pieces of this. Having cut out my loops, I'll go ahead to place it inward just like you can see. I'm going to stitch on it all the way to the bottom. Now I've gone ahead to attach my loops to the both panels, and this is what they are looking like. I'll proceed to mark out where my boning is going to be. So from this point here, I'm just going to come in by 2 inches like this, and I'm going to take it all the way down with a ruler. After doing that, towards the side, I'll also go in by half an inch. This depends on how wide your bone is. On the both lines I created earlier, I've gone ahead to run stitches on the both sides, and this is what I have them to be looking like. With the help of my measuring tape, I will proceed to take the length of what I have it to be for the boning. So guys, the channel that we created, I'm just going to go ahead to subtract 1 inch from that, and that is how I'm going to get the length of how long my bone should be. I'll then go ahead to trim off the excess at the edges for it to smoothly enter into the channels that we have created. At this point, I've gone ahead to iron flat my boning, and that is why it's resting flat. Now the next thing we go ahead to do is to cut out pieces of fabric or strips that we can use as a form of bias to just pipe the bottom of the both panels for neatness. Now guys, this is what the fabric is looking like. So as you can see, I've gone ahead to iron it inwards to just make it easier for me. I think I cut this out at about 1 inch, so I have it like this in this form. And how I'm going to attach it to the panel is just to simply just overlap it on it, just like you can just see me demonstrating. So just this way, I will now go ahead to stitch it all through, making sure that I stitch on the fabrics, both of them together. So guys, after piping the hemline of the panels, this is what I have them to be looking like. Very neat. Now the next we'll go ahead to do is to join the both the panel and the back side together. So how do we go about this? I'm just going to go ahead to come up by the 5 inches that I want it to come up to be, and then go down. From that point, I'll just go ahead to pin it, and I'll do this for the both sides. Now I'll just go ahead to stitch it down following the side of the back that we're working with. So you have done that guys, you can go ahead to trim off any form of excess and then just weave around that area if the need be. Then you go ahead to fold your bias into a loop kind of form. So I don't have the correct clips because I've deleted some of them by mistake. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and also subscribe. Thank you all for watching this far, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.